planar IEMs are sort of a mess, huh? I'm not saying that they're bad, but there's never really been a planar IEM that I've tried and I felt like I needed to have in my collection. And if you're wondering why I'm starting off a video about the Hidizs MP145 Pro like this, it's one of the better planar IEMs I've tried, and I still am glad that I don't own it or didn't pay any money for it. This unit is thankfully on loan from Xylals from the B Media Discord. Thanks again, buddy. But let's get into why this is one of the better planar IEMs at the price range, and why it's also kind of a mess.
The name of the game with the MP145 Pro is whale. As in, Hidizs talks a lot about whale preservation, although sometimes it feels ironically through AI-generated imagery that blew through gallons of water to generate, but alas, right? Whale as in, the shell is a chonker. It fits weird, and the IEM itself is tuned to an approximation of the white whale that is the Harman 2019 in-ear target. The funny thing about the Harman in-ear target is they've always been sort of, well, wrong. The Harman over-ear and in-room targets were the result of painstaking research, while the Harman in-ear targets weren't done with the same level of scrutiny, and a lot has changed in the interceding years. That isn't to say that this IEM sounds bad, because it's perhaps one of the better sounding Harman IEMs on the market, in part because of the more relaxed bass, yet it's still, well, it's a Harman IEM. You'd think then that this was an overly bright IEM, but it's not. In fact, it's rather pleasing to listen to over longer periods, except there's one caveat, which is the shell. There were times when I thought the right earpiece was dying, only to realize this weirdly shaped whale of an earpiece had lost its seal again. Almost entirely because the earpieces are so huge, oddly shaped, and heavy. Hidizs includes an array of tips, although for my loaner I'm using, I used my own, so maybe that plays a role, but probably not. Most IEMs don't have magic ear tips or cables that improve them, and the problems with this set are sadly deeper than just accessories.
So, for $200, my expectations were for a good sounding IEM, the nice feature package, and solid build quality. Some reason for me to want to keep this. And although it comes with an incredibly nice case, build quality is top notch, and it's over the top for presentation, for being a compelling IEM for everyday use though, no, it feels like it's trying to bring kilobuck style excess into the sub $200 world, and the end result doesn't sound, I don't know, it's a planar, but it's a decent sounding planar, but it's tuned in the older style. For the extra money, it doesn't really make sense to me when stuff like the 7Hz Divine Diablo and other more modern planars exist that aren't tuned to the Harman curve. So there's more budget-friendly planar options out there, and unless you really have giant ears and you need something to use as a weapon, the Hidizs MP145 Pro just isn't it. Thanks again for everybody, thanks for your support. Like, subscribe, all that stupid nonsense. Follow me on all the social media nonsense. I have a Patreon where you can look at all my short fiction. I have a whole collection of short stories up there. I also have a whole library of my past ebooks. It's worth checking out. Until next time, thanks.